And a Hummer.
Well,
I would get a Hummer, but it just won't fit down my driveway. Oh, it will. So my driveway to the house goes like this, and then it goes narrow. So I could get it halfway down, but then I wouldn't get in the garage because it's too narrow.
well, the reason why it's the reason why you'd like a Hummer is because out of all the cars that you've owned, has that been the best?
Like I said, it's not a sports car, it's not a fast car, but it's just like the way it feels driving it because it's so big. But yet you can park it anywhere. It's just the illusion. It looks so much wider. They actually did a thing. The Ford truck that's out now is actually wider than the Hummer.
Yeah.
Just the illusion because it's so square. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just comfortable too. It's like, just you want to go in the bush and go in the bush, the sand, water. I just feel like you're driving a little tank around.
Yeah. And how long did you have your Hummer for?
A couple of years, because I had a couple of different ones over the few years. But yeah, that place at Sydney that sells the Raptors on Pennant Hills Road,
Yeah.
they got a grey one there. It's like an old military one. They've done it up. They're very basic. They redo the motors too. So, but it's all grey and it's got a big spare tyre on the back.
Yeah.
On the lid of it. Bar lights across the roof. Like 89,000 though. They're expensive now because they don't make them anymore.
Yeah.
There's another nice one in Western Australia. It's like 110,000. It's more like a modern one, done up inside, really nice with fucking cameras and TVs and subwoofers and shit. And black one.
But you don't like what's the mini ones, the H3?
Nah, H2s and that.
It's got to be H1.
Look like you're going to war. Gun turret on the roof. No, the one over in Sydney is nice. Well, I'd have to look at the grey one, but they're very basic inside. They're not like, they weren't built. They're just like, they get them from a military auction and do them up a bit.
Yeah.
But the interior they leave pretty much standard. It'll be fun to have.
And how much did you pay in America when
My first Hummer,
Yeah.
34,000.
No.
I think they're all over 100,000 now. But the cheapest one in Australia, like that guy's probably the cheapest normal looking ones. It's like 89, I think, and then another couple are like 100,000. I see H1.
So you're obviously looking. Is the Maserati getting a bit stale?
I like it, but my favourite car's always been Aston Martins, isn't it?
And how much are Aston Martins over here?
2015 model you might get for 139,000. See, that's that one over in Sydney there.
Yeah.
Not bad, see.
It's obviously.
But it's got no interior. I can see it's got chairs. See, that's not bad.
Yeah.
That's like, that one's 89,000, but this is another good one. Look, I'll show you. See, he's got a couple of really military style ones. There's another one they got over there, all military. And inside's very, I'll show you inside. It's very stock military. See, that's inside.
Oh yeah.
You're still going to war.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to cut it, is it? What was the interior like on the ones that you had in America? Were they
Pretty modern. See, this is the other one. He's 119 for this one.
Yeah.
Now this is a nice one. This is like the ones I had, like that. See?
For people in Australia, I mean in America, our cars, or even probably the rest of the world, our cars are so expensive because.
So now look at this one inside.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's been done up nice with all the different gear levers and subwoofers in there. Oh, where the music pumping in that one. See? That's not stock military, that one.
I can see the Maserati's going to be. It's not long now. And
on the way home, there's this place over Mascot. They have R8 and I think I'll show you. This is the one I was looking at. It's
no. And how much is that going for?
I think it was 138,000. 27,000 Ks. Oh, look at that. Hold on.
And how would you rate the Maserati out of all the cars that you've had?
It's nice, really nice. Have a look at that. I could drive that around, the windows down, playing the James Bond music. How would that be? All you hear is dun 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 dun. Look at that. This is like a limited Vantage S, but it's like, oh, look inside of that one. It's all pretty sport seats. It's like a different. It's a this vehicle is advertised by Bespoke Factory Ordered. This Vantage S is not to be confused with a Vantage. This vehicle sees many improvements. Ooh. Aerodynamic slider. Ooh.
And what other cars would you rate in your favourites out of all the ones you've owned?
The Dodge Charger SRT8 was nice. The Corvette I had was nice. I've had a few different. Yeah. The Corvettes I like. There's got a couple of nice Corvettes. That new Corvette's coming to Australia, I think, at the end of the year, but it's like 50 grand in America. Have you seen the new Corvette? The
no.
mid-engine one?
But was the SRT one you had over here? The Chrysler? Is that the one you had? Or was that one you had in America?
No, I only never had SRT8, just in America.
And just so people can put it in perspective, how many cars have you owned? Because since I've known you, I reckon at least, it'd have to be at least 30, wouldn't it? Or like how many cars?
Yeah, 30 since I've been here. Since I've been back in Australia, I probably had 1, 2.
Well,
at least 10.
No, well, I've known you for probably nearly 10 years now, maybe.
Maybe I probably had 1 or 2 different a year.
I reckon you have 3 a year.
No, probably 2.
Bullshit.
No, I probably go 8 or 6 months and then I change, or 12 months max. So
I'd be easy 20.
Probably 20.
Easy 20.
You think?
When I first knew you, had the Maloo.
Yeah. Then I had a Commodore, an orange Commodore. And then I've had a couple of 4-wheel drives.
Yeah.
And then the big Ford Galaxy.
Ford Galaxy.
And then I had a couple, I think I've had 3 or 4 different 4-wheel drives.
Convertible Mercedes. Was that a...
Yeah, I had a Mercedes.
Yeah. You've had 2 Mercedes?
Yeah, I had 2. I can't remember.
The green...
300.
Green 300.
Then I had the Peugeot RCZ, the little sports one.
Yeah, see, I forgot that one. Yeah.
What else have I had? And then I had a Ford XR8.
Yeah.
And then another. I've had a couple of Commodores, I think. And then I had a Holden 1-tonner.
Yeah, I didn't know that one.
Yeah. I'm just trying. What was I going to look up here?
The Jeep.
Yeah, the Jeep. That was a nice one, wasn't it? I want to show you this new Corvette. Look, I'll show you. This is the new Corvette coming out. Mid-engine. Looks a bit like a Ferrari.
Yeah, right. And how much is that going to be?
Well, in America, 50 up. I think starting here, about 120,000, 150,000.
Well, that just shows you to overseas viewers how much we get
gypped,
pumped over here.
Because that's like, yeah, it's really nice looking. Look at it.
And the problem with new cars over here, like luxury cars, they pay a luxury car tax. So,
yeah. But even an older Corvette here, if you're looking at a Corvette, there's been some let's see if I can find it here. Here we go. Car sales, right? You're looking for a Corvette. It's coming, blah, blah, I don't want that one. Let me find, just so people know, Corvette. For sale. Here we go. Car sales. Because they got a couple of nice ones on here. An 80 Stingray, 30,000. But I'm going to go here.
yeah, like even the worst, you know, whether it's a Mustang, Corvette, even the worst models.
Yeah, 2018. These are the nice ones, like the Z06s. Now this is like the one if you're going to have one, you'd go for this type. You know, the Z06 are well known in America, all fucking flashy. Here it's 285,000.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, here's one here, 2015. Now this is a nice one. Look at that.
Yeah.
Very fancy. 215,000. 212,000 for a 2015.
Well, can I tell you an easy way to save money? And I know I've done it myself.
Look at this one. This looks like the fucking Batmobile.
Delete the car sales app off your phone.
Look at that. That's the Batmobile.
Yeah. Because you can't. It's deadly, isn't it?
That thing would probably help my neck.
Yeah.
If I got money for my neck, that could probably help fix it.
No, I was going to say that, you know, really, you know, that should be like prescription medication.
At present. These are the ones I like here. Look at this. Here's a good one. It's a 2016 Z06, 182,000, and it's nice looking. Look, isn't that nice?
Mate, you're gonna have to.
Look at that.
Like, you got to get yourself off car sales.
Look at the back of that, huh?
And get off like those Facebook pages.
Just go buy a Camry.
Yeah.
Do something sensible, Lee. Buy a Camry.
Did you have a Camry at one stage?
I did.
Yeah, there you go.
A Sportiva one, all done up nice. Yeah.
You've had 30 cars.
I found the Z06 2013 for 130,000.
And do you ever keep record of them? Like take photos of them?
I used to, and then I just deleted some pictures, and I'm like, oh fuck, I should have kept that one. I got a couple on here.
Well, now do you admit you've had 30 cars in Australia?
Probably.
And how many did you have in America? It was easier over there, wasn't it?
Yeah, cheaper. Yeah, so yeah, I've probably had more here than in America, because here I've just gone for second-hand cars, so they're cheaper, so I don't have a car payment. Where over there I'd lease them, so you could keep the lease for a while and change it over. But over there I probably kept them for a bit longer. Because over there I know I had like 4 different Hummers.
4?
Yeah. Yeah, and then I had the Corvette, Mustang. Then I had the Charger SRT8. Then I had the Dodge Viper truck, and then I did have a Dodge Viper. And then I had a Supra. Then I had a Mitsubishi 3000. I might have had a few cars over there too, considering I was there for 18 years.
I reckon for sure you've had over 50 cars.
I'm not all at once. I'm not Jay Leno.
No, but I'm just saying, like, I like now that you got to admit, like 30 is.
I'd have to sit down and start writing them out. Then they'd come to me at different times where I was. And then I had 2 cars, because I had the Charger, but also I went to a police auction and I brought an ex-police car that still looked like a police car. The only thing missing was the lights and the police signage. So it looked like an undercover police car, and it was the shittest thing to drive. A great car, got it for 2,500 and went forever, but like in good condition, because they get rid of them at 60,000 miles. But the only problem was, if I was in a rush to go to the gym, everyone went fucking slow because they thought I was the cops.
Oh, well, that's what
I'd be driving along and everyone's going slow, so I'd be like, fuck it, I don't think there's any cops in front of me. I'd say to Kurt, do you think the cop? No. So I'd start flashing the lights, they'd all fucking pull over, and I'd fucking go. Had the dark windows, the aerials, had all the aerials on it, the bars and the lights up front. Just didn't have the roof lights or the signage, but they just looked like an you know when you see those TV shows on the cops in America, and all the fucking detectives and that drive those cars, that's what.
No, well, that's an old trick Matt uses. He always gets ex-police cars and
gets people in.
Yeah.
Can just you come here for a minute.
Yeah, no. Well, pulls them over and strip searches them. Just the guys.
Cavity search.
Yeah. Or those reenacts that scene from, you remember the Bad Lieutenant?
Super Troopers.
The Harvey Keitel one where he pulls.
I remember the movie vaguely, but that's an old one.